Good morning, ma'am. We are Group 2 and now I will discuss about gender education, communication in schools. Gender. Gender refers to the characteristics of women, men, girls, and boys that are socially constructed. Education. Education refers to the discipline that is concerned with methods of teaching and learning in school or school-like environments as opposed to various non-formal and informal means of socialization. Communication is a dynamic systemic process in which two levels of meanings are created and reflected in human interaction with symbols. Gender education encompasses gender differences in educational outcomes such as achievement, attainment, and experiences within the education system. Communication in schools. Historically, girls had less educational opportunity. Now much discrimination eliminated. Schools still marked by gender dynamics. Schools are agent of gender socialization. What schools teach us about gender is not static. Academics. Males and females encounter gender expectations in schools. Males. Boys developmentally disadvantaged in early school environment. Feminine environments. Adult females outnumber adult males. Boys have less impulse control difficulty adjusting to school. Males lag behind females. Biology contributes to males' slower development of verbal skills. Males more likely to drop out of high school. Gap expands after high school. Females likely to attend college. Race and socioeconomic class also linked to success in higher education. Personal choices affect academic performance. Studying or engaging in recreation. Schooling reproduces gender stereotypes. Men not encouraged to enter feminine fields. Females believes female have less ability in math and science helped erect barriers. Girls are taking more advanced math classes. With equal training do well. Females progressively drop out of math and science. Encounter faculty and peers who assume they are less able. Sex stereotype affects women's self-confidence. Stereotype curricula. Curriculum content is less biased than in past, but gender stereotypes persist. Accounts of war focus on battles and leaders. Women's contributions on home front seldom noted. Science has gender stereotypes that distort how taught. Sexism in education interest with other forms of discrimination. Minorities underrepresented in educational materials. Athletics. Playing field not even. Male athletes and coaches continue to have more support. Number of female athletes in college has not increased proportionally. All college required to do is send students survey about athletics, interests, and abilities. Gender socialization and peer cultures. Peers exercise strong influence on gender attitudes and identities. Acceptance by peers higher when children conform to gender stereotypes. College is training ground for adulthood. Pressures to conform to masculinity. Males more insistent boys do boys things than females are that girls do girl things. Boys learn they have to be strong and tough to fit in. Learn they must not show signs of femininity. Often engage in drinking and sexual activity. Fraternities encourage brothers to embody extreme versions of masculinity. Heavy drinking, sex, demeaning women, frustrating to some parents, many do what is necessary to gain approval. Gendered hierarchies. More prestigious the institution, greater proportion of male faculty. Elementary schools, vast majority women. High school, imbalance less pronounced. Colleges, number of men increases. Proportion of male and female faculty affects students. Gender bias in evaluations. Women and minorities more likely to be hired and when blind selection processes. Male candidates judged on promise. Bias against women influence hiring decisions, performance, review, promotion. Female candidates judged by accomplishments. Men have to give more convincing this demonstration of incompetence. Gender policies and expectations. Assume faculty committed to job don't have to worry about domestic life institution based on outdated family model. Service expectations. Due to small numbers, excessive service and mentoring responsibilities for women contribute to overload on female faculty. Single-sex programs. Critics argue segregated education isn't answer. Single-sex schools tend to be private and charge tuition. Single-sex schools may solve some of these problems. Heterosexual males more likely to make academics priority in single-sex schools. Pressure facing faculty. Gender stereotypes also affect faculty members. Gender biases and barriers greater for women faculty than for women students. Earning tenure. Faculty member who has child loses work time. Tenure clock penalizes women. Males penalize ID career is not primary focus. No paternity leave. Early years require long hours. Women faculty find it challenging to be professionals and parents. So I guess that would be all. I hope you will learn about our topic, which is all about gender education and communication skills. So that would be all. Thank you.